got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And it's been home cooking for the Spurs in the midst of a homestand here in San Antonio.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do while at home. You know, maybe they'll get things somehow turned around here and build some positive momentum.
They get it back. It's another look. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Pass to Murray. And it's blocked by Jordan. Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. And the regular season approaching its conclusion, Clark. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
You know what, Kevin? I would love to push back the regular season and reduce the number of games. Now, that would be an idea that I would be willing to try to get some traction for.
And stolen by Harris. 3-on-3. Here's KD. Rebound, San Antonio.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's White. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Here's Irving. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Last game for the Nets, a loss to Portland. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They're getting their first look at the season at the Nets in this one. Curry on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Green. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line, not afraid to get hit on his way up.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Now the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting. Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Irving. Goes back up. That's good on the jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
It's stolen by Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. It's hauled in by Brown. Brooklyn with the ball.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, and started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Nets leading by 3. In transition, here come the Nets.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Wiggins outside. Here's Curry. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
It's Curry with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice job by Steph. Just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Good work there as it goes.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Roy. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Now, here is Young. From deep three-point range. That shot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Miller with a wide open look. Back to Roy. Lets it go with the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks with a quick start to this one. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Out to the wing. Miller outside. Pass to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. They trail by 6.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Batum, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Young outside. Down low. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Aldridge with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta leading by 3. Gallinari outside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Now here's Roy. He's got 5. Batum for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. To the left wing. Baseline try. Here's Okongwu. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Roy. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Williams looking around. Gallinari on the wing. Off target from the wing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Here's Roy trying to get open as Campbell. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. Williams in the post. Out to Gallinari. Collins trying to break free. Offline with his 3. And Batum throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And another fast break for Portland. The Trailblazers running. And it's good. 2 points.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And then Roy with the jam.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Now Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Outside Roy. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Young outside. Over Miller. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Pass to Aldridge. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Making a switch here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And stolen by Aldridge. One-on-one fast break. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young inside. He's got 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
That one is no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young. Basket good. Young's got 8 points.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Outside Roy. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Yep, it counts. Roy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young's shot is off. And Roy with a clear path to the hoop. Offensive rebound. And it's Miller in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, leading by 5. Pass to Batum. From deep. Can't get the tip in. Left side, Williams. Outside, Cowan. Back to Williams. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here's Young. He's got 8. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Inside. Stolen by Camby. Roy attacking. Oh!
Way.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young with the ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Miller. Here's Capella. Back to Young. A second chance effort. That one doesn't go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Kicks it out to Collins. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Camby. Roy gets the bucket. Roy's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Young. Here's Fernando. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Roy. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He's made one and missed one so far. The game. Atlanta calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
change here. Here's Young. He's got 8. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Okongwu. Banked in off the glass.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Portland.
Outside Roy. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. Trailblazers leading by 11. Outside Roy. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Roy. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Camby with the block. Here's Roy. He's got 36. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the paint. Bogdanovich. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bogdanovich has got 7 points. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Aldridge high post. There's Miller with the 3. The Hawks trail by 9.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The kick out to Young. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Snell. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Nice D from Camby. Portland leading by 9. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Atlanta calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Here's Roy. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 8. Williams gets the bucket.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Here's Roy trying to get open as Campbell. No good there. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Roy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Roy's got 38 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Capella. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Trailblazers leading by 6. Outside Roy. The layup off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young left side. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Here's Roy. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Okongwu. Collins wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Gallinari in the corner. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Roy. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
1:36 left in the fourth. Young drives in. It's to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
On the wing, Miller. Now here's Roy. Pass to Candy. And it's denied. And now here comes Young leading the break. No good there with this step back J. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 2. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Roy. Okongwu grabs the board.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
In the corner, it's Aldridge. Nails the triple.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Yet another bucket. Get in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Atlanta calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
So it's Portland winning this one A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean,
everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Portland Trail Blazers facing the New York Knicks. Here's Noel. Back to Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Miller. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Barrett. Back to Randall. The kick out to Rose. Shot clock at 2. And a miss there on the triple. Batum, good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Noel. Now here's Randall. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Now here's Roy. Now Aldridge. Shot clock at 3. Here's Camby. Outside Roy. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First one falls for. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And stolen by Miller. Roy goes in. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Down low. Here's Randall. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's rebounded by New York. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Here's Roy. Tries again. Tries yet again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one falls for Roy. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So he gets them both. 1:46 left to play in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A fadeaway. Pass to Bullock. Here's Toppin. Payton outside. Clock at 6. Another shot. Toppin with it. And that one, good.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Outside for Batum. Here's Roy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
For 3, Bullock. And no good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The shot's good from Roy.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Count the basket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Trying to get open is Campbell. A nice shot by Roy. Roy's got 12 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Now, here's Toppin. Pass to Bullock. To the paint. Here's Payton.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little... Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Five seconds left to play in the first quarter. One by Roy. Batum with the 3. And so it's Portland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Drops in the tray.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
They get it back. On the wing, Brandon Roy. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
That one drops for him. Randall's got it back down to single digits for New York.
Boy, how about the touch on the floater from Julius Randle? A little creativity.
And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Portland leading by 11. The 10-footer. It's stolen. New York moving it around. Inside. Outside Rose. Back to Noel. Left side Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly. Roy with some nice D.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame. Greg, some great names. Headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
New York shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Now, here's Roy. 22 points for him. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A second chance effort. And stolen by Miller. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Randall. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Roy, and the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Pass to Barrett. Now Bullock. Back to Noel. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 9. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's 2 things things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Randall down low. Baseline try. That shot off. And we've reached halftime in this one. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. To the middle, and stolen by Noel. And it's Rose penetrating. Batum grabs the miss. Portland leading by 6. Here's Roy. Pass to Campbell. Back to Roy. With it to the inside. Campbell. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Camby's got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers. Knicks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. On the wing, Brandon Roy. 22 points for him. The Trailblazers shot 6 of 7 at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Now here's Roy. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Batum inside the three-point line. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Noel. And it's blocked by Camby. But they recover it. It's Barrett on the wing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And the Knicks miss again. And they double up Roy. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Pass to Barrett. Stolen by Roy. It's stolen by Barrett. And taken away by Roy. Out to Miller. Shoots from 14. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Miller. Outside Batum. Outside Roy. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Roy's got 24 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Randall. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
New York calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Barrett. Noel trying to break loose. Takes it off the glass. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Portland, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Roy.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Pass to Randall. Launches it. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Oh, he can't hit. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Randall.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside Batum. Now here's Roy. He has 29. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Batum. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Outside Roy. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Roy. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 24 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Back to the action after this word. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Knicks trail by 3. Now Payton. to the paint. Burks on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And Roy with hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Now here's Payton. Pass to Randall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Roy. Randall grabs the board. And there's the call on Roy. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Pass to Noel. And taken away by Roy.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pass to Noel. Randall. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
To the middle. There's Noel.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
Here's Roy. It's rebounded by New York. And there's the call on Roy. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Noel. Camby with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And here are the Knicks now. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Randall. Aldridge is covering. Randall with the bucket. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Roy. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
.158 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Burks. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Here's Roy. That one goes. Count it. Roy's got 35 in the game.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Roy with the bucket. Roy's got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now a timeout called by Portland. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Pass to Randall. To take the lead. That one, no good. Nice D from Camby. And they double up Roy. Now Aldridge. Back to Roy. Noel. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Roy. Pass to Noel. Randall down low. 6 to shoot. Inside. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 2. 11 seconds left in the game. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Roy. Yes!
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. From outside the arc. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's New York. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Noel.
Wow, the physicality of Nerlens Noel paying dividends. This guy not bashful, seeking contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Here's Roy. And the shot goes down. Roy's got 41. And so here is New York. The layup off target. The shot from the low post is good. Roy's got 43 points.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
Back to Rose. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw is good by Toppin. And so he hits both. Here's Roy. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Here's Roy.
Well, this is a tremendously long defender who's got incredible timing. Noel understanding how to contest shots.
And he gets it back. From deep, Rose. And the Knicks miss again. Pulls up on the elbow. No good from Roy. Pass to Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
But those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. No good from Roy. New York with the ball. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Plays it up and banks it in. Roy's got 45 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Randall. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. So it's Portland now. There's the lob to the hoop. Can be no luck.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Randall. Count it! Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 2. There's 37 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Roy up on top. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
6-second difference between the shot and game play. Here's Randall. It falls!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 11 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside Roy. Tries from 7. Batum inside the 3-point line. No good there. So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Portland Trail Blazers. Facing the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Miller. Oubre pulls it in. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That's his first foul. Now here's Curry. Fires the three. The shot, no good. To the paint. Here's Batum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
To the left wing. Here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Looney continues to work on trying to find ways to stretch out his game. That jumper helps.
Roy. Stolen away. It's tipped. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark.
Bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4.
Oh, too much. Look at that. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. To the middle. Shots good by Green.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Now here's Roy. And they double up Roy. Outside Aldridge. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Curry on the wing. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Steph's such an ideal pick and roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Now here's Curry. Brandon Roy unable to get his shot to go. Curry can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Miller, no luck. The Warriors leading. And stolen by Aldridge. .141 left from the first quarter of the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Roy. Here's Curry. .131 left in the first quarter. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, that's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Here's Roy. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. .104 left to play in the first quarter. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Curry way outside. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Oh,
wow. No run-of-the-mill stuff there.
No.
Fellas putting something extra on it.
Ray, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
The shot by Looney, no good. Here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Looney. Here's Wiggins. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Curry from deep three-point land. The long distance 3 is buried.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
A nice shot by Roy. Roy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Looney. Off target from outside. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oubre can't get it to go. All alone. And then Roy with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Oubre. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And that's his 2nd in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brandon Roy with the slam.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Curry from deep three-point land. And another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Roy goes in. It's tipped.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
And a deep three from Curry. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Miller. Pass to Roy. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Warriors trailed by 5. And a deep three from Curry. Another miss by Curry. Roy with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Back to Curry. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
From the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Finished off the break. Miller's got his first 2 points of the night.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Again, Curry missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That's good from Roy. And both free throws good for Roy.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Curry looking it over. To the inside. Camby with the block. Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry, good.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
Play with it. Now defended by Oubre. Roy is doubled. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
And with that height and incredible
skilled leaping ability. Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's good from Roy. Second free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Back to Curry. From past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Shots good by Miller.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Misses the 3. Portland leading by 4. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time. For players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shot on the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Here's Roy. Ball's knocked loose. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's his first foul. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Pass to Batum. Outside Roy. 5 to shoot. Roy is doubled. Over Wiggins. Here's Camby. Nails the baby hook. Camby's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Roy with it. He's got 26. Got a piece of it. Misses in close.
He's He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And here is Curry. He has 40. Back to Green. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Roy up on top. Bazemore, no one around him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Curry way outside. Batum grabs the miss. Pass to Roy. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. Good D by Miller. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins from outside. No good on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And that one, good. 31 points for Brandon Roy.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Clock at 6. Here's Curry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Roy is doubled. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Curry outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 46 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. And stolen by Miller. There's the lob to Aldridge. It's stolen by Green. Takes a 3. Bazemore with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Curry can't get it to go.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Trailblazers trail by 7. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And
and the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
With the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Now here's Curry. Lets it fly. And the Warriors get it back. From deep, Green. He's off on that one.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Curry way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 52 points. Here's Roy. Aldridge trying to break free. Roy gets the bucket.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
On its way from Curry for two. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. And then Roy with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Connects from three-point range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Aldridge. On the money from 12 feet away.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his statement.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Roy. Fades and shoots. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 13. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
It's stolen by Curry. On deep. And another three for Golden State.
But if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.